Alright, welcome back to Majora's Mask. In the last part we climbed up the stone tower to get to Stone Tower Temple, and in this part we're going to be going over there and starting the temple. But something I forgot about is that these statues, they don't stay in place. If I remember right, the correct order is not that one, but this one over here. Third time's the charm, I guess. This one. I know we've already seen this, but it's pretty important to memorize the order of these switches for this area because you're going to be exiting the temple and coming back inside all the time. Actually, Deku statue is useless. Gonna have to use a different one. Next should be that one. Last of all is that one. Oh, sorry, I sat on the TV remote for a second there. Oh well, no big deal. Alright, you see this thing right here? You're going to want to remember it. In the 3DS version, it was hanging above the face there, but in the 64 version, it's down there. These switches make the bridge back. These ones actually are useful. Alright, let's get started with this. First thing you want to do in here is probably get rid of all these dragonflies. That choo-choo's not going to be much, or bomb choo's not going to be much of a threat. Shoot the ice switch up there and we'll get a chest in the middle. Lock on please, there we go. The store here is locked, it's always going to be locked, so don't bother with it. Down there you might see it, and that's our first stray fairy, by the way. Down there you might see a sun face, or you should rather. Can't do anything about that yet, because there's no mirror light here. That door over there is locked, so our only real option is to go through this one. Probably a good idea to get rid of all these bomb shoes, but I'm not really going to bother with that. So we got to use the blast mask to blow up that spot. In here there's going to be a box. What you have to do with this is pick it up. Put it on this switch over here. And now we have to use the Elegy of Emptiness to push down the rest of the switches in this room. Over here this one's huge, so for this one you gotta use the Goron. Okay, next switch, we'll just use human for this one. If you're noticing, I'm using every form in here, and that's the gimmick of Stone Tower Temple. Like, wait, I just played the song. Why didn't it work? There we go. The gimmick of Stone Tower Temple is that you're using all 4 forms of Link for it. Human, Goron, Zora, and Deku. Which is sort of similar to the Spirit Temple, how you used Adult and Child Link in Ocarina of Time. But that's not the only gimmick of this temple. As you can see, there's a switch on the ceiling there. And that's going to be for later. In this room, what you have to do is, first of all, shoot that dragonfly. Then use the blast mask here. And I think you want to use the first thing you gotta do. You can't, there are stairs to come down here, but you need the mirror shield's light in order to get this block out of the way. And that block's blocking what we need to get in here. But before going that way, we're gonna want to pull out the hook shot. I don't know how you're supposed to find this. This is a pretty well hidden secret, but if you latch onto that hook shot target up there and open this chest, another stray fairy. Now we need the Goron to get over here. Punch this. This is actually a new enemy called an Armos. They're not really a threat, you just have to punch them. I don't think the Goron punches count as bombs, I think, so you don't need to actually bomb them like you had to in Ocarina of Time. Here you just have to punch them. And we get a wooden chest in the lava that's not on fire. Strange. This, I think, is just gonna have... No, this has the map. I was about to say I think this only has 5 rupees, but no, why would it have that? This is the map. And this one is the small key that we need to get through the door upstairs. Playing older Zelda games is a lot more difficult when you've been playing Skyward Sword lately, let me just say. No big deal, though. So once you get that key, go back up to this room through those stairs and open that door over there. Yes, this room. This room was an absolute misery in the 3DS version. Here it's not so bad, though, because there's a certain glitch that you can use to make getting around a lot easier. So what you're supposed to do is to get back up on that ledge, you're supposed to use the dolphin jump. But in the original version, you can just swim up against the wall, put on the Zora mask, you'll get a little boost of height as sort of a glitch, and you'll grab on. So that makes getting around through these water areas a lot easier, and I recommend you remember that. In the 3DS version, there was a little island here with a switch that you had to dolphin jump on. But in this version, the chest that switch leads to is already revealed. So that's pretty convenient, because getting to that switch was a pain. Get another small key from that. You might have noticed that there was like a robot guy stomping around over there. He's for later, don't bother with him. Can't do anything about that BMOS either, but what we can do is spin attack to hit the switch. Yeah, Stone Tower also... You can make this area a lot easier if you do some glitches and sort of game exploiting pretty much, because that activates a chest a lot earlier than you're supposed to. And there's the Zora height glitch thing, and there's a few others later down the road. You could just use the Dexy hand to get up on that ledge, but I prefer to just do the jump thing. There's another switch on the ceiling. In here, you need to swim down to the bottom. There's skullfish in this water, just like literally every other body of water in the game. Okay, maybe not that much, but there are a lot of skullfish in this game. which will actually put a chest up onto the ceiling that we can't get to. So I think you're going to be starting to see the main gimmick of this area right about now, but it's nothing to worry about at this point, right? For right now, we just kind of have to go through the temple. Nothing on that ledge, just some pots. Once you get that switch pushed, just climb up here. And we're going to need to take out the fire arrows. And there's a frozen eye switch up there. You could hit that later, but might as well just hit it now. Another ceiling chest. Here we got some reflectable light, and we have this mirror over here. What you're supposed to do is shine the light on the mirror, and the mirror will sort of just store it for a little while. There's no flash or anything that says when you're at the max, so I'd say just hold it there for a few seconds, and then use the light to... Oh, break it right out. So, shine it at the mirror for a little while. As far as I know, there's no sign for when it's fully charged, at least. And shine it at that block. That door over there just leads back to the main hub. You couldn't go through it last time because it was being blocked by that sunblock. This chest, I think, has the compass. Wow, that bomb chew looks very, very weird over there. Oh well. Then, gotta go over to this door. And make sure you have the stone mask for this part, because this part is a pain if you don't have the stone mask. It's next to impossible if you don't have the stone mask, more like it. Well, we're on the home stretch now. Just this one last dungeon to do and a few more side quests, then the game's over. Now, you might be wondering why I said have the stone mask ready. That's because those little black bow guys, they'll just respawn infinitely and basically make your life miserable. Because they'll come hit you when you're trying to charge the mirror, and that'll wreck the mirror's charge. But if you put on the stone mask, they don't even respawn. That's the correct sun switch, by the way. Don't bother with the other ones, they either summon enemies or just do nothing. I don't remember which. As I mentioned before, these were all eyes in the 3DS version instead of sun faces. Like the arrow switch eyes. By the way. Now just aim that over there. It's actually way harder than it seems. Because you have to hold the analog stick at the right angle. Definitely going to want to wait to charge that one for a little while, because what you have to do is not lock on, stand here, and get all the light from this mirror into that mirror. I think I should have a fair amount of time here. Frick! It also helps that aiming the mirror... It also doesn't help because aiming the mirror shield is not as easy as it seems. Oh, I forgot to get that block over there. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit off. I did not sleep well last night at all. This one's easy. You just gotta hit the sunblock. And behind it, I think we're gonna have a stray fairy, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, you're not wearing the stone mask. There's a Ninjaron there. But Ninjarons are not very threatening enemies. Just put up your shield and they'll go away. See that black bow just respawned back there? Charge up this mirror for a while. Oh well, at least there's awesome music to listen to for this part. another thing that doesn't help with this is that as I said in the N64 version, the only way to move the camera is with the L and R button. Not the R button, just the L button. Okay, so you get the general idea of how this is supposed to work. You shine a bunch of light into this mirror, shine it into that mirror, hit that sunblock. I'm just going to pause until that's done. One tip I can give about this is try to get in a spot where you can just push R and not have to use the analog stick. That makes it a lot easier. And don't lock onto that. And got it. Forgot about that, that's why it took so long to get it. Anyway, let's move on. There's more ninja down this hallway if you're not wearing the stone mask, but I am. Break these boxes, I think one of them has a stray fairy inside. You don't really need to use the Great Fairy's mask too much in this place, which is pretty nice, because that's kind of annoying. I have to pull it out all the time. Okay, this room. How do you do this room again? Oh yeah. First, what you gotta do is not bother with these Deku flowers, because I just remembered this. Put on the Goron mask. You gotta push this switch down. That'll lower some flames around a switch over there. They don't stay down for very long, so you gotta hurry up and get over there and push it. Ah, just missed it. Whatever, let's try it again. Oh, we're running out of time here. We got 10 minutes left to finish this room, which I think is more than enough. Alright, I should make it easily this time. Yep. That'll lower the flames around the chest up there, which is for later. So now let's just have one more thing. You might notice this is actually pretty weird. Right there you see a sun switch. That sun switch was removed in the 3DS version. Don't know why. But that sun switch is for later as well. All it does is make a little bit of a shortcut, but we have no way of activating it for the time being. Fly over here, then fly in this direction, and we got a chest and a lot of rupees. That's another stray fairy. 5 out of 15, not bad for so early in the dungeon. Okay. Yeah, you hit that lava, you lose a bunch of... Actually, you lose no health and you go back to the start. So really, it's not nearly as big as a penalty as those Dino Falls, which I believe do give you a one-hit game over. So basically, if anything has a fire attack, don't fight it as the Deku. Not a good idea. Okay, so what do I do here? Oh, crap! One more try, and then we will... Actually, we're running out of time here. We got 7 minutes. So we gotta hurry up. Turn, come on! Man, the controls here are terrible. Okay, I guess we'll go backwards. One more try, and then we're just gonna have to end the video and continue from here next time, because we don't have much time left. I don't know why, but this part is just really hard to control. Like making a sharp turn as the Deku. Remember, you have unlimited airtime as long as you stay near the thing that boosted you. Okay, that time I got it. And that'll just make us pull out the flowers again. And the chest here is another stray fairy. Okay, through that door is a mini-boss, and we're going to be fighting it next time, so thanks for watching.